Here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Washington Nationals and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next. Dylan Tate gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Stepping up now, Trey Turner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and now the O's have his terrific speed at first to contend with right out of the chute.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Howie Kendrick. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Popped him up. Iglesias waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, I've been very impressed with Asdrubal Cabrera. He's having a solid year with runners in scoring position.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Turner takes his lead at third with 1 away. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1. Fastball just inside. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Thames. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
Hey, D-Ro, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game. Actually, he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time they come in bunches for the power hitters, and that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
Got him reaching a bit too far. After that one, it's strike one.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Fans, it's getting close to back-to-school time here at the ballpark. But there's still time to take in a few more games before that dreaded first bell rings. Individual seats are still available. Or why not pick up a 4 or 6 game mini plan? Perfect for those final few nights of summer vacation. Visit any stadium ticket window for ticket information.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. In his career, Castro hits a little over the 270 mark. Line to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
So stepping in, Michael Taylor. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. 2-0 to the Nationals center fielder. Two men are on with two men out. Hard hit to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Only one in the inning for the Nationals. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number one. It's the Nationals 1, the Orioles coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Zach, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
First offering on its way. Jose Iglesias stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for him. He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Robles waits on it. 1 down. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. I was talking about him earlier with some people. I kept telling him he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
In now, Ryan Mountcastle, fouled away. The average coming in at 266, 3 homers, and an even 20 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
Batting third.
No doubt, man. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager's just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. From the belt, the pitch. 2 out with the man at first. Line drive to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
The third baseman, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Bouncer to the left side, right to him. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 8, the right fielder, number 16, Victor.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Victor Robles digging in now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Batting 9, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Coming in for his first at-bat, Yan Gomes, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Now here's the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
3-1 to Howie Kendrick.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you
This one's hit deep out to left center field. And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Juan Soto to the plate now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 0-1 on its way. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Well, give me time to get the mic.
Ready with the 0-2.
What? Hold on. Oh, you
Runner
can't
in
hear me?
scoring position at second with 2 down.
Wait, hold on. Let me put the better one in. Why did they go out? No, did they go out? Hey, babysitting? Wait, this only the one works on this. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Wait, hold on, let me use the other one. on. Hey. Can you hear me? Alright, wait, hold on. Let me see if they both work. Alright, what's up? You're babysitting? Wait, I gotta turn this up, I can't hear you. Hold on. Audio, why is it down so much? Hold on. Wait, hold on. Chat audio. Game chat, no. Hey. Yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to. Where do you go to fix it? Sound, okay, sound. Okay, wait.
You go to...
Alright, I got it. Headphones.
Okay.
Alright, cool. Now I can hear you. It is pretty cool here in the game.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Both these ear things work. You babysitting?
No.
No.
And it's fouled away.
I mean, everybody's drunk upstairs.
Everybody's drunk upstairs. Here,
I'm
wait,
listening
give
to
Mom
music.
one. I'll give Mom a
Okay.
earphone. Hold on. Everybody's, hold on. Here, you guys can
I'm gonna
talk.
hit you.
Yeah, I can hate you.
Hey. Lucky you're even up. Hold
I
up.
can take the game out.
Hi.
Hi. What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm downstairs in Dylan's room. The PlayStation.
You did it?
Yeah, but we're gonna see. We're gonna download Fortnite and see if it's gonna work. And if it don't work, there's nothing else we can do. We're just gonna have to sell it for parts.
Is it too loud?
There's nothing else
Anyway,
Is it too loud or no?
Hello?
there's nothing else left to do
No,
if this
it's
don't
way
work.
too low.
It's too low?
No, this is just the... Hello? Oh wait, I can hear it.
You can use my
Is it
mic.
too
It's
loud or
better.
too low?
It's fine.
Right there is good?
Okay.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yep.
Alright.
So, when you... Alright, so, what'd you say now?
The 0-2 once more.
This don't work on the Fortnite thing.
On a line, that's a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. Nationals on top, 3-0.
Yeah.
Because this is like...
Leading
Into
off
the box now,
for the
Anthony
Orioles,
Santander.
the center fielder, Anthony.
And a check swing.
Yeah,
Did he go
and
around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Oh,
Bouncer up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting fifth. The
So
catcher,
here's how the Washington
Pedro.
Nationals are positioned defensively.
Deborah
And let's take a look at
Reno.
Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted, he can run into a 3-run homer as well.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
who's there?
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk
Batting
approach
seventh.
back in the 60s
first
and
baseman.
70s getting to that.
Rio Ruiz.
Hi.
Hi. What are you doing?
Rio
Hi.
Ruiz to the plate now.
Hi, honey.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
No music there.
He's set. Here it comes.
That new country or...
I don't know. I listen to big radio. My head is not loud music. Just my head's hurting. Probably have like $12 and something in my account, so.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, and the Orioles have cut it to 1. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
I made a cake, want the chocolate cake.
I'm gonna take it out. Like every time I'm out there, you do something my God, it's so long enough. Every time I'm out here, you make a cake, but then when I'm there, you don't make shit. Like, that's not fair.
You said every time she's not here, then I make something nice, and when she's here, I don't make shit.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 8 home runs and 17 RBIs.
Actually, I'm coming on Sunday, so probably not. But
good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Make that box. I can make it.
It's my first 50 coops. I love them.
Yeah.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
We have marshmallows already.
Yup. All we need is the Rice Krispies.
Pitch on the way.
What if we made the 3D cover?
Ball 2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Wilkerson.
At the plate, Stevie Wilkerson. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now a 3-2 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames.
Eric Thames.
Here comes the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Whose number is it?
No. No.
Yeah.
Now the pitch.
I don't want to.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
When and. Tell her if it's got to be 6. No, your clinic opens at 7, so it's 6:30.
My clinic closes at 9:30. And you get out. And I gotta do this connection because my friend get him. You gotta get me at 6:30.
What's that?
Did it say?
She can read all that. We'll be there right before 9:30.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next.
Not you too.
Why not? No.
I know.
Whoa.
What, honey?
You gotta get your 6-3.
I'm talking to my mom.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Santander looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 31 for him on the season. And it's given the Nats a 4-2 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
You're laying down and you're going to go to sleep after. I wear that night, Gavin. It's time for
So
bedtime.
here's Starlin Castro.
Second base.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Here, please don't be late. 6:30, please.
Fastball called for strike 2. Castro, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
The center fielder, number 3.
Stepping in now, Michael Taylor. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses 1-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
We don't want Spike to do this a long time.
Mother?
What?
Tell Jerry if he scores, how are we going to cancel those things?
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
What? You ain't playing games anymore, are you? Like talking shit and all that?
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
And a full count, 3-2 to Michael Taylor.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more, 3-2.
No, because I don't know. I thought maybe you said something to her and she got mad. Or she's mad because we had fun today.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mountcastle comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13. Asdrubal.
Digging in to try it again, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Runner at second here with one man out.
I gotta do stuff tomorrow. What?
Behind 0-2 now.
You're still cool. I mean, we had a good time.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Snap throw from the catcher.
I don't trust anybody. I don't trust fucking. I don't trust anybody.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment. Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Striding into the box, Victor Robles. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
I know.
She said she was on break, and then she's like, I don't have time to argue. I go, I ain't arguing. I go, I'm trying to talk to you. Oh, I'm getting off break. I'm on break. She's like, my break's over. I gotta go. Yeah, okay.
Stop doing that.
Fuck her. I'm ready. I'm gonna give it to the one who says there's gonna be another fucking world. I'm getting pissed off.
Mom.
Fuck.
Mom.
I didn't say
What?
nothing. And
You know how many times I saw Dylan trying to fight?
that ain't even a car. It's
I
a
know.
fucking mother's car. And she should be ashamed of herself.
More than
I never even did that to my fucking mother.
more than usual.
That fucking bitch. Fuck her. I'm getting mad. Alright, I gotta get off the phone.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard liner to center field. Santander is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for Washington, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Yeah, she saw that one.
Rounded down the third baseline. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
I never hit a one in my life. It's like you ever run mad.
Hit out towards second. Alberto has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-2 Washington.
That's why I didn't want you to say that the team closes at 9:30 because that's so easier.
No, I told her I got to get my friend.
Yep.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Taylor is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles,
Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. Into the box now, Ryan Mountcastle looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Mountcastle, a native Floridian. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, why don't you tell him your own mother doesn't even know it?
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 60, Trey Mancini.
Ready for another chance? Trey Mancini. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Long run for the right fielder.
What does Gavin want to bash in the wall? Gavin needs to get in bed.
Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Howie Kendrick. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Ball even at 2-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Juan Soto is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Nationals gone in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Here's Renato Nunez, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 25, Anthony.
I gotta put the cat on it.
Santander.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is line to left. Soto is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Into the box now, Pedro Severino. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Adios, pelota.
Right.
A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Rio Ruiz. And he'll take a look at ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles' first baseman.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Ready now for Baltimore, Hanser Alberto. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball.
Has he had enough practice? I don't know. He drove him
0-1, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting.
As the pitching coach heads out for the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Why are you controlling him? Why are you not controlling him? You're not controlling him. You don't know how to play him.
To the plate now, Stevie Wilkerson. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Ready with the 0-1. Line drive to left. And this ought to play the couple as this falls down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Number 11.
This thing was a double or more the second left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI.
Tomorrow for lunch. 34 minutes.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. The 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Smoke toward third. Cabrera's there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We play.
He said, "Why don't I bring my
all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Eric Thames. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Like she won't know.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Striding in now for the Nats, Starlin Castro. He doubled his last time through. Here comes the first pitch.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half.
I wanted to get up and get a piece of cake.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
I'm thinking about that right now.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box as Drupal Cabrera. It's a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Cabrera brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
The right fielder,
now in the box, Victor Robles, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this will reach the wall out around the 318 sign. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Standing in now, Yan Gomes.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
The set and the 1-2. Swing and a liner. Well, this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. One for the Nationals on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the fifth, all even at 5 apiece.
No, built in it. No, just play this game. We don't really.
Now at the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
The left fielder, Ryan Mountcastle.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Taylor is right there, one down.
The right fielder, number
So the bases are empty with one-man gun, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. First pitch of the at-bat. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Count still at 1-2.
I can sell it and get parts for money, like $100. Where GameStop? You can sell it online. Oh.
Popped him up. Cabrera over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Oh, dude. Probably must be.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 1-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
And another foul ball. The 1-2.
No, wait
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Up 3 down for the Orioles. This remains a 5-all ball game.
Leading off for the Nationals.
All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Trey Turner. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 3-0. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
It looked like this at-bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0, so that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So a no decision here this afternoon, as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out. Danny Barnes will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 24, Danny Barnes.
In now, Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the 2nd out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet
now
higher.
Back, left fielder, Juan Soto.
Digging in once again, Juan Soto. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Two out, nobody on. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Santander. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The center fielder, Anthony.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Joe Ross takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 41, Joe Ross.
Pedro Severino will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out.
In the last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through. A base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, Rio Ruiz. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Hunter Alberto.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. So now to the plate, Hunter Alberto, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Stevie Wilkerson. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Back up the middle. Turner has it, zips it to Castro for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Orioles settle for one. We're through 6 full. It's the Orioles 6 and the Nationals 5. 7th inning ready to roll, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
2-0 now. Two balls and a strike.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Smoked on the ground left side. And through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, Hero.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Tanner Scott comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. From the belt, the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch, and he blew it right by him there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Michael Taylor goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Stepping in now as Dribble Cabrera, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
That's what tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line. But that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Victor Robles will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count even at 1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Lifted in the air to center field. Santander waits on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Nats leave a pair. Still a tie. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit weakly on the ground to short. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ryan Mountcastle.
At the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Trey Mancini is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Mountcastle ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Austin Voth takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. At the plate, Renato Nunez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Anthony Santander. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Santander.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Ready with the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Orioles 7 and the Nationals 5. Ready to begin the 8th, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch slope.
High and deep to right center. Mancini moving back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Hit in the air to shallow center. Charging in is Santander. And that'll get down for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box, Howie Kendrick. 0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come.
And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Juan Soto swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Lifetime against this particular arm. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The first
at the plate, Eric Thames. He singled his last time up. A ball and no strikes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Hit hard. Swung on and missed 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. Settling in now, Starlin Castro. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 7-7. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate.
Leading off,
singled home a run in his last time up.
The catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Severino.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Voth has compiled over 65 innings of work, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Robles is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. In now, Rio Ruiz. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Two and 0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
2 balls and a strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Good battle. Count remains full. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Another full count pitch home. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. Still ranging back. It's out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Up next for Wolves.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Chris Davis will come on as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Orioles, number 19, Chris Davis.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So a big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career, guys. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today, and this is a milestone he can be really proud of. And there are a lot of very good hitters that never got 300 dingers in their career.
Ryan Harper answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Ryan Harper.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Stevie Wilkerson. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Iglesias, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit down the third baseline. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Gomes has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We've played 8 full. The O's lead this thing 9-7.
Your attention, please. This game for the Orioles. Now playing second base, number 19, Chris Davis.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Michael Taylor.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. High and deep to right. Mancini moving back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in, the switch hitter as Asdrubal Cabrera. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And that's in there, base hit.
I don't care how you find your way on the 9th inning. Anytime you can bring the tying run to the plate, you're doing your job. Now we got the blue looking for the blast.
Valaika will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. At the plate now Victor Robles. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. So now to the plate, Yan Gomes, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Gomes hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Here now is Trey Turner. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. 2 down, runners at first and second. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Orioles came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Michael Givens gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Nationals, 7 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The bottom of the lineup. Scored all the runs just about, except one run. That's crazy. Who is it?